what we're going to do is we are going to go into finding a leg in a right triangle. So remember, when we were finding the hypotenuse, we squared both, we added them, and then we took the square root. In this case, we are going to square both numbers. So square the leg that we do know and hypotenuse. We then are going to subtract the two numbers. And then 3, take the square root. So it's very similar to what we did last class, but instead of adding the two numbers, we are going to subtract the two numbers. And I will show you why when we get to our examples. So let's get to it. All right. Example 1. Let's draw a right triangle that is just nice like we've been looking at. An L, connect them, get that right angle. So up and down, we are going to call A. Left to right, we are going to call 5 millimeters. And the diagonal is going to be 13 millimeters. Okay? Across from the right angle, right? Opposite the right angle, that is our C. The biggest thing is you have to plug it in right. So we are going to write our formula, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A, we do not know. B is 5. And C is 13. Take our calculator, square both of these. So A squared stays. This is going to be 5 squared, which is 25. 13 squared is 169. And think about it how we solved. So this is here, so we're going to subtract these two. So I'm subtracting 25 from both sides. That leaves me with A squared equals 144. Again, just using a calculator, not that deep. Then we are going to take the square root of both sides. And when we do that, we will get that A equals 12, and this would be millimeters. A equals 12 millimeters. That's all you're doing. All right, let's do another example. Let's do a backwards L this time. Connect them, draw that right angle. Across is going to be our hypotenuse, right? Without any numbers, I can already know which one's going to be the right angle. The hypotenuse. Up and down, we are going to name that A. Left to right, we are going to name that 12. And across is going to be 15. So again, our formula, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We don't know what A is, so we're going to just keep A there. In place of B, we are going to put 12. In place of C, we are going to put 15. Okay? C is our hypotenuse, and the one opposite the right angle. That's why 15 goes by itself. So keep my A squared. 12 squared is 144. 15 squared is 225. Again, 15 times 15, that's all I'm doing. And then I'm solving for A. So we squared both numbers. Now we're going to subtract them from one another. So I'm going to subtract 144 on both sides. That leaves me with 81. And then we